Hey guys, welcome again to another edition of A Whole Single. And this is your girl Kennedy bringing it back again. And today I just wanted to talk a little bit more about those do's and don'ts on a first date. So let's get into it. So, first of all, I have gotten messages and messages and inboxes about go into more and more about that first date. A lot of people are really anxious about the very first one, that icebreaker, that, oh, is he going to like me? Is she going to like me? So let me give you a few pointers about that first date. The very first thing you want to do to at least earn some respect from the other person, be on time. Be on time. There is nothing like sitting somewhere, either in the parking lot, in your car, at the bar, anywhere, where you're waiting on someone to come and meet you. That drives, I'm a timely person. I can't help it. But I respect people's time. I respect the time that you're taking out of your life to meet with me, to share an experience with me. So I definitely want to be on time. I mean, that shows respect in the highest form because, like I say, time is something you can't get back. You can give me back my money, but you can't give me back my time. Be on time. Don't have somebody waiting because every moment that I'm waiting, I'm thinking, I could have still been doing this. Whether it's I could have still been fixing my hair, I could have been watching a Lifetime movie, or a gentleman might say, "Hey, I left the football game for this," or they just started the playoffs, and I decided I was going to meet this lady, and hey, she's 10 minutes, 15 minutes late. Yeah, 10, 15 minutes. That's still a lot, guys. You want to get her respect? Be there before she gets there. Already have a seat, already have the table, already have talked to the hostess and let them know, hey, this is what's going on. If you could sit us by a window, or if you could make sure we get a table or a booth, whatever your preference. You may want to go ahead and order first drinks if you've already talked to her and not got a little bit more information like what she likes. People know I don't drink alcohol. So you may say, hey, do you have a non-alcoholic beverage that you can serve, when she gets here? I know she doesn't drink. What kind of non-alcoholic? Have some information so that way when I sit down and they and that little awkward moment when they sit you and they walk away and you're looking at the menu, hey, you know what? I know you don't drink. So I asked them, and they have a Virgin Blue Bahama Mama or something or whatever. Would you like to try that? Hey, go ahead and have something up front for this woman to come in. That shows, hey, he's a leader. He's already leading. He's already taking note of what I do and what I don't do, what I like and what I don't like. And he's gone ahead and got this information so I can choose what, if I want this floral flagrant drink, or do I want to just get water, sweet tea, or Sprite. Understand. I love it. Next thing, put that phone in your pocket or your purse. There is nothing more rude than I'm spending my time with you and you're distracted on your phone. I am not, that's a turn off for anyone, for a man or a woman. If I came to spend time with you and have an experience with you, let's clear the playing field so that we can share that experience together. Facebook can get you tonight when we get home, when you get home, when I drop you off, or when you get to your house. Because I prefer on the first few dates, I'm gonna meet you there. Let me meet you. Because that goes into the next thing. Don't overshare. Don't overshare information with another person. I don't need to know about certain things on the first date. You don't want to overshare information. Let's not talk about intimacy or what I like to do. No, the big turn off. I don't want to know what you like to do in the bed because, first of all, I'm not planning on getting there anytime soon. And if you start talking like that off the bat, it won't even be another date. So if you'll never get there. And then also, like, past relationship traumas. The first day, I don't want to hear about woe is me, she did me wrong. I'm just out here in this world and don't nobody love me, don't nobody want me, don't nobody care. I'm done, because where's your own self-esteem? Where's your get back? Where's your snapback? Where's your learning from the experience? Where's your, okay, this didn't work. Why? It wasn't all that other person. What did I do? What could I have done better? What did I learn from this? What boundaries did I not set? What was I not a whole person? Was I asking too much of this person or trying to draw all the strength from them because I had none of my own? Those things. Let's leave that for maybe on down the line. I do want to understand you, and we do want to get to understand what happened, before, so we can know what led to you with being right here. But if you want to bash somebody, don't bash them to me, or don't bash them on the first date, because that person's gonna really lose respect for you. Financial struggles. Oh, that may be something you're gonna discuss, but not right away. I don't need to know. And even was it a struggle, or was it a big, maybe you had a windfall in Bitcoin. Sounds like bragging. Are you trying to get me with finances? But hey, let's not. Oh, because, and if you struggle, it means to me that you're not making wise decisions with your increase. If you tell me about financial struggles, I'm gonna ask you, do you tithe? That's gonna be my response. Do you tithe? Because if you tithe, I believe that there's no financial struggles for us. There may be some deficiencies here and there, and there may be some times you want more than you have. But I do believe that as long as I tithe, I have everything I need and more than I need. I have enough to give, enough to share, enough to spend, enough to tithe, enough to hold away. So I understand that people have had financial struggles. Believe me, I've had to build my credit back after cancer. But guess what? That's not the conversation for a first date. That's on down the line when you see us working with each other and you like, hey, we might get to a point where we're thinking about being a exclusive couple, or at one point it looks like, hey, we might be getting ready to start. I don't believe in shacking, but you may be thinking about getting engaged so that one day you may be living together, and that can give you a good indication of who needs to handle the finances in the house, or how we need to handle that, given that job, who gets that job of the finances. Just because he's the leader doesn't mean he's the leader in everything. If he's not strong in money, then, and you are, a mechanic married to a accountant, who do you think should do the books? Not saying the mechanic can't, he knows the difference between metric and American measurements, but maybe he's not good with the books. So that's your helpmate. Okay. I don't talk about politics. I don't even really talk about politics with my friends and neighbors or family, because I think it's personal to me. And ultimately, when someone asks me, and a friend of mine, she asked me about who I'm gonna vote for and all that. First of all, I don't discuss that, because to me, it doesn't matter who's in the presidency. I believe in God. I believe in God. So whatever they do here, God got me and he got us. So that I have to believe that, so that I don't stress and worry about who's going to win and when they win. Am I going to be, I don't want to, ruin my day with that, or even cloud up my happiness and my joy about it. So that's something I just don't discuss. Um, Also, you may want to just, some of the things don't be rude. Don't be rude to staff. Don't be rude to the waitress. Don't be rude to the hostess. Some of the things you won't do on a first date. That behavior is out. It doesn't show who, it doesn't let me know that you're going to be, really down there. Don't get too drunk. I told you about that. And the controversial topics. Now, that's something that may be, it depends on the setting, because who didn't talk when that happened to George Floyd? Who did not talk about it? Okay, of course, you trying to figure out if this person's sensitive to the issues, that's you related to you. So certain things is, if it's gonna be talked about, spoken about. So you can't avoid all hot topics, But some things, like I said, if we not talking about sex, we're not talking about that, because I'm gonna tell you now, you're not, it's not gonna happen. What you should do, man, ask questions. Don't be shy to ask her questions. She's waiting for you to ask her questions, but not like you're interviewing her, not like she's trying to get a job. She's the prize. She's the one you want to make sure that you are understanding, and she will respond and reciprocate in that manner. What is your favorite color? Or if you've seen pictures of her and on social media, or she's, y'all text each other pictures. If I did that, someone would say to me, Kennedy, I noticed that you're in yellow in a lot of your pictures. Is yellow your favorite color? And I'll say, absolutely. And then, quick, good question next. Well, what does the color yellow do for you? Don't just ask the person, well, why is that your favorite color? Ask them what it does to them. This dives deep into a lot of who they are. If you say to me, red is your favorite color, I'm gonna ask you, well, what does the color red do to you? Does it excite you or motivate you, or does it make you angry? Or what does red do for you? When I'm not at peace, or when I'm not having the best day and things are going on, or if I'm having a rough week, you will bet I will probably put on yellow every day. Every day of the week, I will put on yellow because it makes me feel good. Because yellow is the color of the sun. Yellow is the color of the rays of giving life. So I love yellow. But that's what be my answer. What does it do for me? Oh, it just makes me feel good. And so ask me other questions. You want to ask things like, what kind of organizations are you affiliated with? Are you a Greek? Are you a Sar? Are you a star? You know, are you a bro? Like, hey, let me know some of those kind of questions. What other affiliations do you have? So I know if I'll know if what kind of friends you have. I know what kind of values they instill in their members. I also know that their pledge might be to education, or their pledge may be to homelessness, or they may love to teach boys how to tie a bow tie. But that says to me that this man likes to give back of himself. He wants to pass it on. He wants to share some of that knowledge. He's not stingy. He doesn't hold on to his cup, but he pours things out of his cup. Major turn on brothers. I'm just telling you. A man that gives of himself. Now, not being a fool, and every time you turn around, oh, I picked up this little Sally on the street because she looked like she was homeless or whatever. Now, that's an issue. That's a problem, because I don't know about that. But helping a little boy, a young man, tie a tie, helping a young man learn how to mow a yard of grass to make him some money to buy him some shoes. Those things, gotta admit, they're heart grabbing. They're heart grabbing, really. You know, so, and it also lets you know how they value their time, how they use their time. If they just lay around in the bed all the time and they just watch Netflix and chill, or do they actually value the time and resources that God has given them? They may not have a lot of money, but they know how to tie a tie. They may not have a big bank account, but they know how to teach a kid how to mow a yard. Love it. Love it. This next thing, and I'm going to be quick. Don't promise more than you can give. Don't make promises you can't keep. Yeah, we gonna, oh yeah, girl, we gonna do this. We gonna go ice skating. We gonna go to the Louvre. We gonna go to DC. We going to Vegas. We going on a cruise. I don't know you yet. You don't know if I want to do these things with you. So don't blow. Don't peel my head and tell me it's raining. And you really at this point, you already know you don't want this woman. Okay. You just trying to fill her head up with as much as you can right at that moment so you can get the pennies, because you know you're not coming back. You know you can promise her the world because you don't plan on coming back to do any of these things. So, ladies, pay attention. If they want to promise you too much in the beginning, I'm not saying disconnect from the brother, but I'm just saying be a little bit more leery and pay attention to actions. Don't just rush in. You know, they say only fools rush in. Don't be a fool. Not on my watch. You're going to be Proverbs woman, okay? We're going to handle everything. We know how to keep house and take care of everything, okay? But, bro, don't go to telling all them testifies and test the lies, because them test the lies get in trouble because God ain't granting them. God ain't granting them. You telling me all this stuff you think I want to hear in order to get what you want from me. And so some women take it as braggish, like, you know, I have this and I have that, and we're going to go there and we're going to do this. And some women find it as, you know, a turn off. Like, you know, man, you don't even know if I'm going to see you next week. How you making all these plans for me? So be careful there with over, you know, promising and what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. Those things turn off, turn off. So anyway, I'm going to make this short and sweet because if you see, I keep looking over here to the side is because I'm still working and I'm trying to multitask, but I just felt the need to come on in here and answer these questions right quick because your girl got a lot to be doing right here lately. But anyway, remember, be on time. Number one, don't sit on your phone when you're sitting with me. Two, and don't overshare. Don't overshare all your business and everything that you've been through in life. Not the first time. Let me get to see if it's something about you I want to hang on to before you start telling me all the stuff that'll make me want to let you go. And four, what was it? Don't make promises you don't plan to keep. It's just not pleasing, and it's just straight out lying. It's lying, lying, getting what you want, lying. But anyway, that's it for today. Anyway, guys, I love you by the gallons. Thank you so much to all my subscribers. You all are the bomb. Every day I turn on and look at my analytics and I see I have more and more people. We're over 100. I'm stoked. I'm pumped. I'm pushing. I'm listening. I'm responding. And you all subscribe, share, like, tag my stuff. Go on Facebook. Share it on Facebook. Share it on your media platforms. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on X. I'm there. Okay, a whole single is there. I'm even on Blogger. Okay, so check us out. Anyway, again, guys, I love you by the gallons. Peace and love, and let's be whole. Okay.